This is the story of how I accidentally found myself in a funeral and in cremation ceremony. 2 days ago, I was here in my homestay, working online, preparing to have lunch with my dear Algerian friend and neighbor. And we hear like loud music, loud celebration. She was like, "Should we go and check out?" Yes, let's go quickly to the main road and just check it out. And it was a huge ceremony, as you see, and impressive, the music, people. And we started following it. Okay, let's follow it, let's sketch it out. And we were walking and wondering, what is this? These huge instruments, all of these people. And we were talking in Arabic, saying, hey, I wonder what is this? A Moroccan lady turns and she said, oh, you're Moroccans, you're from Morocco. I said, yes, Tunisian, Algerian. She said, I'm Maghrib, I'm Moroccan, I'm Maghribi. And we were like, what is this? And she was like, this is a funeral. Ay. Immediately that excitement like shifted to weird tension. And she said how she knew about it and how she was planning to come, despite that her husband didn't want to come under the sun. It was 1 p.m. It was really hot, and we didn't take anything with us, not a hat, or like we were just seeing, like lost tourists, seeing what's going on. And she said, yes, I'm gonna go when there is the cremation at the end. And we were like, me and my friend Sarah, should we go? Yes. We've been walking for a while. Let's continue walking. We continued walking. We went to the main place and we thought it's gonna end around like 30 minutes or what. We spent there around 2 hours and a half. And it's like we were committed to finish it till the end. And in these 2 hours and a half, everything was going in my mind. How much I'm someone who did his best his whole life to escape funerals. I even messed it up with some people and some close people because I could not assist to funerals. And I could not say I could not face death. Since I was a kid, it's known in the family, Haifa doesn't go to funerals. Haifa can't face death. And during this eclipse season, this eclipse week, I find myself in the mid of the death, in the mid of the cremation, waiting under the sun, like then feeling the heat of the cremation. It was all kind of disturbing, frustrating, at the same time enlightening. Because all the time I'm waiting from 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. under the sun, under the heat, standing, all of my issues with grief, all of my issues with letting go, all of my issues with accepting the end. And I think the symbolic that this is happening during the eclipse, like the eclipse week, and the eclipse is in the Pisces archetype, and Pisces is the last astrological sign. It's the end of the astrological wheel, and it's the symbol of the end. Endings with no return. Death is the ultimate end, in this physical form, of course. And during all this that time, and during the day after, and during that day, like I spend it, it's something that I will be prepared and ready to go and watch it, and something else is like, whew, just from excited tourist to, wow, this is a funeral, this is death, this is my first time ever seeing a live cremation, and seeing a complete different ritual for death. I told you, like back in Tunisia, I'm avoiding funerals. Even the closed one, even the people that I couldn't avoid the funerals, I stay as out of action as possible, as isolated as possible. and like, here you go. And with this eclipse, I want you to ask yourself, am I still watering a dead plant? Is there an area of my life where I'm not accepting this death? And I'm not doing the ritual for this death, letting go and grieving. Because we tend to avoid the ugly truth of death, avoid the acceptance of death, because we are not ready to grieve. And Pisces is the sign of grieving. But life is a constant change. During eclipse season, life is a constant change on steroids.